I mean, it could happen. I mean, why not? If Crawford wanna challenge himself to be great, let him try to be great. So what I'm saying, I'm with it. So I'll be going for Bud. If he fight Canelo, I'll be going for him. I mean, I don't know if he gonna win or lose, but I definitely be going for Crawford. I think if anybody can pull it off, he can pull it off.
Yeah.
He's chasing greatness, so why not? Canelo came up to 175 and all that, and fought Kovalev and fought the other guy too. So I mean, if he can do it, and he started at 147. So I mean, if he's doing it, why can't Crawford do it?
Errol Spence Jr. has just surprised everyone in boxing. And no, this isn't about a new fight. It's about who he's been training with. After all the rivalry, trash talk, hype, and that intense night in Vegas, Spence Jr. has teamed up with Terence "Bud" Crawford. And his first words after training were bold, calling Crawford ready and hinting at a strategy that could challenge Canelo. Spence isn't just praising Bud's skills, he's sending a signal to the whole boxing world. Let's take a closer look.
Terence "Bud" Crawford and Errol Spence Jr. for providing us an unbelievable night of boxing here in Las Vegas.
If someone had told me in July 2023 that Errol Spence Jr. and Terence Crawford would be sharing training tips, I would have thought it was impossible. At that time, they were just coming off their huge fight, with Crawford dominating, giving Spence his first defeat, and proving himself as the pound-for-pound king.
How hard does Spence hit?
He didn't hit that hard.
But he never caught you that clean. That was probably the best shot he landed.
No, he caught me a couple of times, but I was surprised at how hard he didn't hit.
Really?
Given that everybody say, oh, he's a big puncher, he's this. I think he's just a volume puncher. I think he just wears opponents down. Just wear them down. I don't think, he has a one-punch knockout. He have power, but it's not like, boom, sleep. You know what I mean? I think it's like, bam, oh, boom, 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 boom. And then he just wear you down.
Right, yeah. That is a difference, right?
Because if you look at his career, you never seen him, like, knock nobody out with one punch. You never see him, dropping nobody with one punch. You always see him, like, wearing them down. That's why he goes so hard to the body, because he want to wear you down. Then once you get tired and once your body start weakening, everything started weakening, and those little punches that wasn't hurting start hurting.
But here's the surprising part. In boxing, respect often outweighs rivalry. People close to Crawford's team say that after their fight, the two kept in contact. Errol admired Bud's discipline, and Bud respected Errol's determination.
Describe Terence's power, and when did you really get a feel for it for the first time tonight?
I got a feel for his power, probably like first, second round. He's a strong dude, but everybody at this top level have some type of power. But I think because my time was out, he was catching me in between shots.
So when Crawford began preparing for his toughest challenge yet, Canelo Alvarez, one name came up as the ideal sparring partner. Errol didn't think twice. "If I can help him beat Canelo, I'm all in," he reportedly told his trainer. That's how this incredible partnership came to be. One fighter who's faced Bud now helping him get ready for the biggest fight of his career.
I was gonna pull up. That's why I came.
Did you know I was gonna pull up?
Oh God, I knew you was gonna be here.
Did you know I was gonna pull up?
Hey, where you at?
Did you know
I
I
got a
was
text
gonna pull
message
up?
from 3 o'clock.
And you got a,
I pulled up.
and you got a
And I
FaceTime
pulled
for me
up.
and you didn't answer.
I don't know your number. You got my number.
But now you do. Save it.
Alright, let's get into what's actually happening in that gym. This isn't just a regular pad session for social media. Every drill is fight-focused, designed like a chess game specifically to prepare for Canelo.
We're working. On a holiday where I blow a lot. Get it in. Let's get it. Honor the grace, do what we gotta do. Let's get it, baby. September 13th. Here we come.
Errol Spence Jr. isn't just standing by giving pep talks. He's actively guiding Bud through drills tailored for a fighter like Canelo Alvarez, someone known for counter-punching, targeting the body, and sharp head movement.
Like that. I'm gonna have to take that.
It's work time, y'all. Y'all ready for this? Y'all got your hot sauce? All right, then, come prepared.
Bud saying he don't eat hot sauce.
You know that. I tell you that. Can I ask,
How the hell he knew I didn't eat hot sauce?
Who?
Errol.
Julie.
I didn't know you didn't eat hot sauce, so that's not me.
He said, you don't even eat hot sauce. I said, how you know that?
Good inside information. That
Yeah.
sounds like Bowman.
I didn't know you don't eat the hot sauce. It's just like the old Ish want to blame everything on Bo.
Yeah, exactly.
According to sources from the camp, Errol has basically become Canelo's stand-in during sparring. He's matching the Mexican champion's rhythm, copying his tight stance, and even mimicking that subtle head movement that sets up his devastating left hook to the liver. We're talking hours of focused sparring with Errol moving forward, controlling the ring and landing perfectly timed uppercuts, pushing Bud to react, adjust, and fine-tune his counter punches.
Problem in life was overcoming myself. But once I defeated myself, the only thing left
They're practicing slip and pivot combinations so Bud can dodge the uppercut while staying ready to strike with precise counters. They're also drilling double feints, moves that lure an opponent into overcommitting, something Caleb Plant tried against Canelo but couldn't maintain long enough to make a real impact.
You can see that shit lace.
What I'm telling you is this though. I'm proud of you though. I'm just happy I'm in this era.
I'm happy you were able to witness it.
Errol is even adding surprise bursts of pressure, trying to pin Bud against the ropes to test how he escapes, because that's exactly where Canelo thrives and punishes fighters.
Spence is back, and guess who helped him fall in love with boxing again? His old rival Terence Crawford. Yes, the same Crawford who beat Spence last year is now training with him. No rematch, no drama, just mutual respect and hard work. Fans are shocked. Is Spence ready to dominate 150 for pounds? Will Crawford really beat Canelo? This comeback story just got real. Like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more videos.
Why Errol? Because he not only shares a similar build and style that can mimic Canelo's power stance, but he also has the unique edge of having faced Bud in the ring. He knows exactly how Crawford reacts under pressure and how he sets traps. That insider knowledge is priceless, and right now it's being used to make Bud as unpredictable and dangerous as possible. Errol has reportedly been telling those close to him, Bud's faster than ever. His jab is seriously sharp. If Canelo doesn't adjust, he's going to get picked apart. And coming from someone who went 12 brutal rounds with Crawford, that's not hype, that's a serious warning. So when Errol finally spoke to the media, everyone wondered if he'd hold back or go all out. Spoiler, he went all out. That's huge. Errol isn't one to hype things up without reason. If he says Bud is ready, it means he's seen something special in training. And honestly, the visuals are wild. A former opponent now openly supporting his one-time rival. Fans are loving it, and it's even bringing together two fan bases that were clashing just last year.
Crawford, Canelo, who you got? Crawford, Canelo? I still say Canelo.
I got Canelo too.
I still say Canelo. Ring IQ, I believe that Crawford has a bit more.
Yep.
However, it's just the size difference. I think that where Crawford is lacking is that he should try to test the waters, even with somebody at that weight class before facing Canelo. But hey, they say he's a dog, he's got shot in the head and drove to the hospital, so maybe that's just his mentality.
Hey, let's see. Only one way to find out till that day comes.
It's the only way, but I definitely think that it's a great fight overall. You know, black and brown is how you get down.
Right, that's right.
The excitement for Canelo versus Terence Crawford isn't just about 2 pound-for-pound stars facing off. This fight is pushing the boundaries of what we thought was possible in boxing.
What do we always tell boxing casuals? The sport is called boxing, not knockout. Listen to Bud Crawford explain how he beats Canelo Alvarez.
I don't gotta stop him. I just gotta beat him. I'm not going in there looking to knock Canelo out. Could it happen? Yes, absolutely. You know, when I look at Canelo, he's a smaller, bigger guy moving up in divisions. You know, being that these big guys are slower, so they might catch him with something, but he might see it at the last moment. You know, they might catch him with a hard shot, but he's able to roll and turn with it. You know, because he's coming from a smaller weight class that was faster, that was sharper. You know, I'm coming from a smaller weight class that's faster and sharper. So if he get hit with a sharp punch that he don't see, he's definitely...
Canelo has been dominating the super middleweight division, looking like a powerhouse, while Crawford's natural weight class is much lower at welterweight.
I'm saying, I started at 135. I'm just saying, like, say if Canelo was the champion at 147, to go up 168.
Right in one jump.
Yeah, in one jump.
It's a big jump, too. 21 pounds. It's a lot of weight.
It's a lot of weight.
This isn't just a small weight difference. We're talking about a fighter who's been at 135 pounds moving up to face someone used to cutting down from 182 pounds. In boxing, size isn't only about weight, it's about reach, toughness, and the ability to take punches without breaking. Canelo is used to taking heavy shots from top super middleweights. Crawford's power is dangerous, but it hasn't been tested against someone this big, strong, and experienced at a higher weight. The twist is that speed, accuracy, and ring intelligence can cancel out a size advantage. Crawford's career is all about making bigger, stronger fighters look foolish. He can slip a punch by a fraction, get inside, and land 3 shots before you even react.
He might be even stronger than Canelo. He might be stronger than Canelo. He might pack the weight on well. That he might do really well in there. So look, regardless,
I want them both. Like, what are the differences between them? Obviously, he's way.
Canelo's strong and he's easily hit. Very easily hit, very easily. Compared to when I fought against Crawford, I couldn't even hit clean. So really, that's the difference. And they both hit hard. Because and you can see the strength. You know, when I was fighting against Crawford, I didn't think Crawford was that strong, but when he kind of moved me around a little bit, he is very strong as well. So look, yeah. But why does he need to give that much away? He's pound for pound #1 in the world. Why does he have to go for fighting Canelo?
The real question is whether Crawford's brilliance will work when he's facing someone who isn't just bigger, but also one of the best pressure fighters of this generation. That's why everyone is watching. This isn't just skill versus skill, it's brains and strategy against pure physical force.
Listen, I get a lot of texts asking how I'm doing, how camp is going, so I figured I could just put it up in one post, so... I'm in the mountains. This dude's about to beat the brakes off Canelo and be the greatest boxer of all time, and I get to play a part in it. All is well, truly well. We good. I'm good. I'm real good.
The boxing world is divided because when it comes to Canelo versus Crawford, there's no middle ground.
You can take a guy like Canelo, this guy can do, he can pick and choose who he want to fight. And I'm going to tell y'all the truth about Canelo. Easy, man. Easy. Y'all sitting up here, y'all praising this dude. This dude was nothing. I was almost 40 years old when I cooked this dude. Easy. Y'all always disrespecting.
If Canelo couldn't knock out Charlo, or you really think that he's gonna knock out Crawford? I would pick Terence Crawford to beat a Canelo Alvarez, even at 168. Everybody can call me crazy and whatever you want to say. I get it. Y'all didn't believe me when I told you about Spence, but trust me, Crawford will figure out a way. I know a secret y'all don't know, and I ain't gonna tell you why I would pick Terence Crawford, but it's part of the secret is the reason why I'm picking him to win the fight. So
You're either Team Bud or Team Canelo, and both sides are fully behind their fighter. On one side, you have Crawford fans who believe his timing, adaptability, and fight intelligence are so sharp that size won't even be an issue.
Favoring Crawford in the fight, or has your opinion changed?
I mean, I've always favoured Canelo in the fight.
Well, I've heard that you want Canelo to win, but you feel...
Of course, yeah. I like Terence. I've worked a lot with Canelo, and I think just because of what I saw in Riyadh and because of the threat, and he's getting on as well, Crawford, but it's just like the mindset of Crawford. Like, there's no doubt in Terence Crawford's mind that he wins this fight. And when you spend a bit of time with him, you kind of start buying into that. And I guess that's what happened in Riyadh, because I travelled with him to the fight, and but it's a 50-50 fight. I think gun to head, I'm probably picking Crawford right now. But I want Canelo to win. And he can win for sure. But Terence is going to make it really tricky and awkward for him. And I don't think he's going to like that kind of fight.
Then there's the Canelo army, fans who've seen him battle Golovkin, dominate light heavyweights, and take huge punches without flinching. They believe Crawford is outmatched, and they're counting on Canelo's body shots to wear him down by the middle rounds.
2 more weight classes. Like, once he gets touched by Canelo, it's going to be different.
I am concerned about him absorbing a Canelo punch, especially through the course of 12 rounds. We do know this about Canelo. He's going to slow down, so I think if anything, Canelo would try to start fast and bang on him and break him down before he gets later, and he still got that kind of steam. But, there's so many components that make a champion. There's so many components that make a great, a legend. It's just so much to go into. It's a conversation that lasts an hour easily when we talk about all of the components that Terence Crawford has, all of the components that Canelo has, and how we find how they even out and who trumps one another, you know what I mean? We tried to do that with Errol Spence and Terence Crawford, and we see how that panned out, you know what I mean? So
the debates are getting so intense that even retired champions, trainers, and analysts are taking sides. And the wildest part? No one agrees.
Listen, however they rate me, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, we got to fight, and I'm going to win the fight. As simple as that.
Can I ask you about if there's any rematch clause with this fight with Canelo?
No, it's not.
Is that something you push for?
No, I didn't.
And there's any weight restrictions to the fight at all?
No, it's not.
A lot of fighters would like to put on a weight restriction to this type of fight. Why didn't you want to do that?
Because I want him at his best. I don't want no excuses. I don't want no, reasons why, he didn't feel good or anything. I want him at his best.
Let's take a step back. This isn't just a camp update, it could be a historic moment in boxing. Picture this. 2 rivals who battled in a fight of the decade now teaming up to take on one of the sport's biggest names. If Bud beats Canelo, it becomes part of boxing history. For Errol, this could spark a comeback. He's been quiet since the Crawford loss, but training with Bud keeps him sharp. Rumor has it he might move up to 154, possibly even for a title shot next year. Both fighters benefit from this partnership, and fans do too. So where does that leave us? Canelo's team is reportedly taking notice, studying both Bud and Errol to prepare for every possible tactic. The fight's buildup is already electric, and now there's an extra layer, the Spence-Crawford alliance. It's strategy, drama, and history all in one. Errol said it best, he's ready. If that's true, boxing might be about to witness another Crawford masterclass, this time against one of the sport's greatest. That's the inside scoop on Crawford's camp with Errol Spence Jr. right beside him. Do you think this genius move will help Bud dethrone Canelo, or is it just smoke and mirrors to hype the fight? Share your thoughts, hit like if you're excited, and subscribe for more. I'll see you next time.